Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We finally got live, only 10 minutes late this week. Some people to get in here. Kate should be with us any moment, as always. So yeah, I believe that's... Let's got some glare on that. Looks like my name's RC Bowie. Hey up, Brad's RCs, how we're doing? So yeah, welcome to this week's weekly update, live update as per. Again, got nothing planned, running late, standard for me. standard. So yeah, been a bit of a dud. I haven't been up too much, to be honest. Weather's been terrible. Not a lot going on. A lot of cars broken, but we did have a skate park bash. But we'll talk about that soon. I'm waiting for the cake to get in here, and then I'll be dishing out the stickers. So we've got 5 blinks, so let me find them. I won't be able to find them now. And I think they're just here. Hey, alright guys, how we doing, buddy? How we doing? So yeah, I don't have cakes in here. The numbers are fluctuating, but we're gonna do it anyway. So I received this the other day. Now I have had stickers off him before. Apologies for the grins to my latest. It's fine, mate. I'm going to be going a minute. We've got RC Misfits up here already. Lone Star RC, welcome, buddy. Cheers for joining us. So we've got RC Misfits up here. He's already up there, and we've got him on the Armour Granite as well. But I'd started doing a sticker board rather than my sticker wall. It's like, this is going to be the main thing. But then over time, I want to get loads of sticker boards, the portable. If I do videos in other places, I can take them around with me, And if I'm in the kitchen, I can take it in there, stuff like that. So, they can be seen everywhere. And it's an excuse for me to get more stickers. So if you haven't sent me stickers, contact me. I want your stickers. So yeah, Cakey Boy has been very generous and sent me another 4. I have no idea what the other 3 are going to be going on, but one of them's going to be going on here. So I'm going to move the camera now. I hope the quality's alright, guys. I've had some problems in the past with a bit jittery and whatnot, but yeah. So this is a sticker board. We've got Kingston RC, Gaz FPV, Adventure Time RC, myself, Mr. Tibbs up there, T-Bob on the Northwest crew, and yeah, Misfits is going to be going on there. So we're just going to try and set this camera down here somewhere. All right, so we'll put Misfits up here so you can just see it. My camera work is on point. You don't need to tell me. To be honest with you, Mrs. went to paint the house. You're trying to get out by asking for stickers and decorations. Not a bad idea. So Misfits. There it goes. Right on there. I hope he's in here. I bet he's missed it. You watch. I was literally just speaking to him as well. I should really message him, telling him we are live. So yeah, how's everyone been? We all had a good week. My week's been up and down. Got a poorly puppy, but she should be all right. Been to the skate park. That was one hell of a bash. Look, the thing's still here. getting his medical done. But yeah, we had a crazy bash. So about 15 minutes away from me is a skate park, which myself actually helped get built. There was a group of us when we were kids called the Wivensey Grinders, a bunch of skateboarders and rollerbladers who basically got blamed for a lot of antisocial behaviour. So we was like, well, okay, if you don't want us on the streets, build us a skate park. We weren't doing the antisocial behaviour, but we was always getting pinned for it. So we contacted the lottery, did a load of fundraising and stuff, and actually raised one hell of a lot of money and built ourselves a skate park. So it's still there. It's in terrible condition now. It's shit to see, but it's still there. So I've never been there with the cars before, never really had the chance to. My buddy Kyle, who you saw in the video, if you've watched it, he came down with me. We took this. We took the WL Toys 12428. We took the Armour Granite Voltage, and we took a crawler. But the crawler wasn't for the park. That was just for taking somewhere afterwards. And yeah, because I hadn't been there before, and I probably won't be going back there for a while, we just went all out. There was no half throttle jumps whatsoever, minus maybe the first couple because I didn't want to break it straight away. But it was one of those where it was like, so after that, it was one of those where it was like, we do the first one, I was like, oh yeah, that was all right. Do the second one, yeah, that's not bad. Fuck it. So yeah, just full throttled it. We sent it to the moon. It was fucking awesome, man. Like truly. And now I know the true durability of a WL Toys 12428. There was a carnage. What you mean to say? Yeah, we're absolute carnage. Just absolute carnage. Lone Star, readily available, massively so, very cheap. Yeah, eBay, Banggood, GearBest, I think they all do them. Got to go all out, guys, line quicker that way. Yeah, you know it, man. I've done more on this car than any others. Yeah, you can get them all on there. And they're all cheap. I mean, like I say, I just kick the shit out of it. There's no other word for it. I absolutely kick the shit out of it at the skate park. Like, yeah, went into it. If you haven't watched the video, go watch it. It's good. And I mean, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but even I was impressed watching it. Like, yeah, man, there were some sick jumps. Like, yeah, I couldn't believe it could go so high. The only problems I've got, I mean, you're gonna have to, don't be too judgmental on my bodging work here. But my servo came out. This isn't the original servo. This is another one, and we've just yes, Kirky boy, is he? Yeah, we've just kind of bodged some Meccano over this to sort it out. I need to Dremel this bit off there to make it plush, but other than that, we're good. That's my receiver in there. That came loose. The ESC came loose. That was all hanging out. I need to put all that back in. These bits here, which kind of connected to the outer shell, they've all snapped. My drive shaft broke before. I bared that out. Went into two-wheel drive, but I fixed that. And the only thing I broke on that bash was that shock cap there. That snapped off and gone. But other than that, all is well. I mean, I landed on its top, on its front, on its side, on its ass, just bosh over and over again. And it just kept on going. The only thing it did keep on doing was turning itself off. But that's because I have the, it's not the original switch on the bottom. It was just hanging out. I don't even know where it is. Oh, yeah, it's there. Well, good. I instead of thought, then did it come off? Did it snap off? But no, it's still there. It just kept on knocking itself off. But yeah, these things, as a beginner RC, under £100, like this is like kind of a statement with the WL Toys 12428 is in all of RC. I don't think you are finding a car that is as fun for the price. Even the X-Max, like for the amount of fun you have for £60, I don't think that fun is multiplied the same as prices. So do you know what I mean? Like what, 10 times for 600 quid, then 15 times for 900 quid? I don't think you're having 15 times more fun with the X-Max than you are with this. If that made sense. It makes sense in my head. I'm rambling a bit, but yeah, these things are just fucking awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. So let's read some comments. Looks like a good bodge. Tell me about it. Hey guys, hello everyone. Leon Lockpad, hey buddy. On that account, crazy. Mr. Keck Boy, how's it going, bro? Man still has broken rear axle. Oh, good, bro. Leon, hi, bro. Learn the wrenching side of things as well by breaking them all the time. Yeah. Yes, we had to come back when I had a few. No, they're easy now, Lone Star, man. They're everywhere. But yeah, man, we got everyone in here. I like it. We've got Gaz in here, we've got Leon, we've got Keck, we've got Jay Lone Star. This is awesome. But yeah, the other car I took with me was the Armour Granite. Now that thing, I like it. I really do. But I don't know. There's something about it I don't like, and I don't even know what it is. But it's just always something always just peeves me off with it, and I don't know why. Like the first thing to break was the outer diff cups. they bored out, and that happens a lot apparently. And that was kind of like, you know, why make it like that then? You know, it's a very common thing. And I know you get these things with these cars where they always have the weak points, but it was just kind of like, it almost seems stupid. You know what I mean? But, you know, they're only $5.99. I'll replace them whenever, it's all good. But what actually happened with that, I believe it was while Carl was driving it, he landed upside down a few too many times, and the ESC on the inside, I ain't got my shelf, I'm going to show you. I ain't got my clips on the shelf, so it'll be easy for me to show you. Bear with me. Staring at my crotch. So what happened was, I mean, it took everything, do you know what I mean? But what happened was, is the casing for this actually popped off. So this popped off. The circuit board that's inside was just hanging out. These wires were all the way over here, like hanging down nearly to the floor. And that's the only way I noticed it. As Kyle drove it near me, I was like, hang on a minute. Them wires were touching the floor. I looked and it was all hanging out. Now, this is obviously waterproof. But if I hadn't noticed that and was carried on and was driving through the wet and through puddles, it'd be knackered. Do you know what I mean? That'd have been it. It'd have been done. And it's, yeah, it just kind of sucked. But good job I noticed it. I clipped it back on, and yeah, all is well. The only issue I have got is, and tell me if I'm wrong here, guys, I've read this, but I'm kind of dubious of doing it, is the wheels. Look at that shake. They have water in them. I know they have water in them, and that's, well, I'm guessing that's what's making them so out of balance. Like, if it bounces everywhere. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but when I'm spinning them wheels with a real bounce to it, my theory, it's only happened since I got it wet, so my theory is that there's water in there. I read somewhere if you make really small holes, not on the actual tread, but on the inside of the tyre, like, yeah, not on the thicker tread, but on the lower part of the tyre. If you make a few holes in there to vent, yeah, and then spin the wheels, it sprays the water out. And Lone Star, you've just solidified that for me straight away. Drilled it, yeah, to vent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that and give it a good run, because I mean, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but you can. I could feel it was almost like as it was going. So, but yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like an entry level. Look, the way I see it, the Armour Granite Voltage is the lowest side of expensive cars. Like, you have these 1/12 scale WL toys and other stuff like that, and they're all great and fun and whatnot, but they are on that. They're not the Traxxas, they're not the Armours, they're not, you know, stuff like that, where that's that 1/10 scale, big monster truck, oil-filled shocks, all the, you know, songs and bells and whistles, but it's on the cheaper side of it. But I do love it. I do love the car. It's awesome. I just, yeah, I don't know. There's something that I don't know what it is. When I put my finger on it, I'll let you guys know. But I think what it is because it's an Armour, and obviously they make amazing cars. I expected it to blow my mind. I expected to get it and be like, wow, this thing's amazing. Like, why didn't I have one of these before? And it didn't. It's fun. I like it, but it just didn't give me that wow factor where the 12428, I mean, people like Leon and Kirk know, and Friction and other people know the love I have for this car. And this thing, I got it for Christmas last year, so I've had it nearly a year. And even still, it still excites me every time I run it. It's like, wow, yeah, this thing's awesome when it flips, when it jumps, it's just crazy. Like, so much so, I bought my son one. He's getting one for Christmas, so we'll be bashing together. So yeah, that was fun. The skate park bash was fun. I haven't really done much else. Really haven't done much else. Had a bit of a shit week. Weather's been crap. A few things going on, and I just hadn't had the chance to get out there and do it. But like I say, Kirk sent me some more stickers. That was awesome. What our guys give you all the biggest wow factor? Yeah, man. You guys let me know. Let's have a look. It's got everyone subbed. Our people are subbing. Yeah, I've read that. Already done. What sub you after, mate? I'm already subbed. I'm a tough, but not rich tough. You know it, Kirky boy. You know it. Is that what all that beadlock stuff is about? I making the tyres so they don't absorb water? I don't know, Friction. I don't know. I'm still learning myself now. I don't understand beadlock tyres. I've never come into contact with them. If anyone else knows about beadlocks, please give us your wisdom. What can I give you all the biggest wow factor? Beadlock is just how the tyre holds onto the rims. All right, okay. Freaking freezing down here. Yeah, it's a wow factor, cosy. My armour centre, like Kirky knows, man. People know I want an armour centre. Like the armour centre, just there's something about it that I think that does have the wow factor. I've seen 009 Adventures videos, I've seen Misfits videos, and every time I watch it, it's just like, yeah, that thing's awesome. It's kind of what Leon's Canyon does for me in the crawler world. Like the Canyon gets me excited. I really want a Canyon. Absolutely love Leon's Canyon. If you haven't seen it, go check it out on his videos on Leon's RC Hobbies, man. His Canyon is awesome. Like, I know you're in here, so do you know what I mean? Your Canyon is just a beast, man. Like, all the little scale stuff he's got, and I love looking at it because he's got so many cool stuff on there. So that's got the proper wow factor. But yeah, the armour centre, and that does it for me. I want one of them. Cost effective, I'd go for the Canyon. But if I could choose any RC car to have now, and I mean over an X Max, over anything, you know, I would definitely go for the Centre. Definitely. Traxxas Slash for me, first proper hobby grade. Never knew what an SCT was before then. Was a machine that brought me back to the RC world after 30 years. Yeah, UDR for me and Centre. And yeah, the UDR is kind of in the same boat, innit, but a lot more expensive. And with my X Max, yeah, exactly, Kirk, exactly. Nice guy's gonna have to get a high-speed pinion for that, mate. Yeah, Leon's Canyon is the beast of a machine. Yeah, you know it, man. So yeah, well, for me, it's still the W World Toys. That's given me the best wow factor, but I'm still very infant in this hobby, I'd say. I've only been doing it since July last year, and up until that point, I didn't think it was possible to get any kind of hobby grade RC for under 300 quid. I mean, I'd seen stuff like the Tamiya Rising Fighter and stuff like that, but it was literally, you know, you had no electronics, and I knew nothing. And I mean, I was like a baby. I knew jack shit about any of it, so it just scared the crap out of me. Like, I thought if I bought a Rising Fighter, I wouldn't have a clue on how to get it going, so I just never bothered. Nice. Yeah, man, all the way from Australia. RC Master, thank you so much for joining. So yeah, I just never bothered. And then I don't even know what made me look. It could have been Leon. You're right. You keep on coming up with flagging comments, like as if I have to accept some of them. I mean, you're clearly not saying anything bad. I know you said tits. Yeah, that's why. But yeah, it could have been Leon, to be honest, telling me about stuff. I don't know, but something made me look, and I found the Xin Le Hong 9115 or the GP Toys S911 for like 40 quid. Got it, fell in love with it, thought it was the best thing ever. And it's kind of just progressed from there. But like I say, my most expensive RC I've got is that Armour Granite Voltage. Like, I'm not a wealthy man. Do you know what I mean? I get by, I survive, I'm happy. Do you know, I'm not greedy. You know, I've got food in my belly, clothes on my back, and a roof over my head. But buying luxuries is, you know what I mean, it takes me a while. So that's the most expensive one I've bought. And, you know, I love it. It's cool, but I would love to, you know, I'd raise the bar to a cent, definitely. I don't know why, but I kind of expect you to have more problems than you do with it. And it looks like it's easy to work on too. Welcome the RC Master. Morning to you, I guess. Yeah. I put drill holes in my centre, and yeah, love my centre. UDR one day, need to get Xmas out of the way first. Yeah, man. Well, you know, when you get your UDR, your centre's going to be obsolete, innit, mate? So donations always welcome, you know, yeah. Nice one. But yeah, man, like, and to be honest, when I first got an RC car, I never expected to be doing this. If you'd have said in the year and a half time you're going to be sat in your room at 10 o'clock on a night, talking to loads of people you've never met about RC cars live, I'd have been like, nah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But it has. It does. I love my YouTube channel. I love doing this. I love speaking to you guys. And it's fully, the hobby's fully got me, put it that way. I'd feel no way about going and spending hundreds of pounds on any RC car now. So I'm holding out for someone to donate a lossy fav to sell you it rich. Yeah man, mates rates bargain prices. Thumbs away. I'll give you a special zing zing cake. Special zing zing. So yeah, what's everyone else been up to? You know, I call it. I need to call it something else. I keep on calling it a weekly update, but I'm just finding an excuse to just have a chat with you guys. To be honest, what's everyone else been up to? You've all been having fun. I got out today with the BSD Baja. Got a little ramp out. Went out on the street for 10 minutes. Tried to make a video. Turns out my head cam wasn't working. I had my head cam on. I mean, the video would have only been about 8 minutes anyway, but turns out my battery ran out on my head cam at like a minute and a half. I didn't realise my battery was low, and I watched the video back, and just as I turn it on, start recording, put it on my head, and then start turning my car on and everything like that. And just as I'm about to start driving it, gone, video gone. So, but I did manage to film a few chunks on my phone on the tripod, so I've put them into a video. I think the thing's less than a minute long. It literally, it's less than a minute and a half. I know that. So that'll be going live tomorrow. It's not a proper video. Please don't treat it like a proper video, but I just didn't want to waste it. So I thought, you know what, I'll just mash it together anyway, put it on. If people want to watch it, watch it. It's only a minute and a half. It's entirely up to you. But I thought I broke it. I did break it, but it was a really easy fix. So yeah, it was fun though. It was cool. Like I really am impressed with this. It's actually, if I just move this sign, it's just sat there. And I'll give you a quick showing of this. Let's have a look at the comments quickly. You probably shouldn't have same on my slash body. Damnation of it. So yeah, we're up to there. I'll be having it on the table and starting at amazement. X Max 8S sound, mate. You did promise. I've been there a few times. Look, here we go. It's doing it with you, no friction. Making me accept your comment. I only do a few speedruns on my Australia, got my phone speed ups, all set up, and the car did it work. Yeah, like fuck yeah, standard, man, standard. But yeah, this is my a little something to tell you all in a minute as well. Friction knows. If anyone else has read the comment, I don't know, but I'll tell you in a minute. But this is my BSD Baja. I don't know which one it is. Kate knows. I think it's the Prime, maybe. But I bought it for 35 quid. Didn't have a transmitter. Everything else was there. Bought a Fly Sky for 20 quid. Put the receiver in it. It worked, but the servo horn was wrecked. That was playing up, and it wouldn't steer straight. You steer left, and then it'd go right. You steer right, and it'd go left. It was just a bit of a nightmare. But I bought a servo horn off eBay for 99p. It only took about 45 days to come. I took the servo out with this for the WL Toys. And then I bought another servo for this. It's just a QYRC 25 kilogram servo, Prime V2. That's the one cake. Got a little brushless setup in here. Again, I always forget what kV the motor is. It's a little 3,000 and something. It could be 900, like 3960 or something like that. I always have that in my head, but I feel like I'm wrong. But yeah, I run this on a 2-cell. And literally, because that servo is a little bit extended, the 2-cell just fits in. But yeah, it's great. It's a great little car. And I was doing speed runs with it. You might have seen the video, and I was getting 26 miles an hour. And this is when we can even go back to an earlier video where I was doing speed runs with the A979, and I think I was getting 36 miles an hour with that stock. Well, I took my GPS that I use it on an old phone. I use it on a little Sony Xperia crappy phone, because I out paying 50 quid for a Sky RC thing. So I was using that. That came up as 26, 36 on the A979. I took it in my car with me the other day, and it differs between 3 and 5 miles an hour lower than what the actual speed is, providing that the speeder on my car is right. I was going 30. And at times it'd say it was like 26, 25.5, 26 mile an hour. Other times it'd say just over 27 mile an hour. So for me, if that's hitting 26 mile an hour on the car, I'm going to have a guess that the car at a minimum And I mean, I'm not going to oversell it. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it was doing about 31 when it wasn't. At the minimum, it was doing 29 because it was always at least 3 miles an hour slower than what my car was doing. So if my car speed is correct and it's all on point, and I was doing 30 miles an hour, then that was doing at least 29, and my WL Toys was doing at least 39. At least, it could have been 41, could have been 31 with that. So super impressed with that. Just for a cheap eBay special brushless setup. I am going to buy a 3-cell battery at some point. That is happening. I do want to do that. Put a 3-cell in there and see what we can get out of that. Because although I'm not mad on the speed runs. Yeah, we're to the moon. I'm not mad on speed runs, but I believe when you have a fast car and it's flying past, wow, you owe it to yourself to know what that speed is. And I think anyone who says they're not bothered is lying. You want to know. Of course you do. It's like when you get in a rail car. Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, I'm going to drive this sensibly. Oh, yeah, don't break the speed limit. All is well. We drive carefully. And then the moment you run on that straight road and you're like, yeah, I'm going to see what this can do. I'm going to see what this can do. 120 miles an hour, down you go. I haven't really done it for all intents and purposes. I've never gone over the speed limit. Not once, not ever. Yeah, legal reasons, all that. But, we're all being there, Leon. I'm looking at you, mate. I'm looking at you. It's good. Still a steal. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right, Kirk. Right, I'm going right back up here. So we're up to Rich, the monster drift slag. Total slag. Comes out to my car. Wait to see that, Kirk. That's a lovely looking buggy. Cheers, Jay. Well, cheers, Gaz. Yeah, man. I really do like it. Fair for us to still seeing what you've done with it now. Nice build. Well, that was it. I wanted it as a bit of a project. Wanted to see because, like I said, I'm new to this. Like, I've only been doing it a year and a half. I still call myself new because there's still stuff I don't know. Terminology, what people use. Like, to be honest, before I bought the servo horn, I didn't know what a servo horn was. Like, I thought I just called that a servo alarm. Like, when Kirk was telling me that the servo horn goes, I was like, oh, yeah, cool. So, what's a servo horn? So, I'm still learning. But I wanted something that I could learn on and get going and kind of as a self of accomplishment, like I've got an RC car working, yeah. And after that, as I bought that, I got that working. I was pleased with myself, and I've gone out and bought a nitro. Doesn't work. Doesn't have a transmitter. All the zeals. Don't even know if the engine's fucked on it, but it was more of another challenge. Can I get it working? So that's all in process as well. Moving slowly. Probably not going to do anything with it until after Christmas, but it's all in process. So yeah. Moral of the story, don't use your phone up as the speeder in your rail car. Yeah, don't, you'll get arrested. Sorry, office. What's that you say? No, sir, my phone says I'm under the speed limit. Friction man, I love your comments. Nice little laugh. See you later. Cheers, Jay, buddy. Jay, sticking by. See you again, pal. Might use your wife's phone in case you crash. Yeah, I wasn't using my phone. She was holding it. I wasn't looking at it. She was telling me. So, both hands was on the steering wheel. I was watching the road focused, mirror signal, all that jazz, as you do, as we all do. I've put 3S and 4S in, my bad. It's fast, but then the rear diff, boom, yeah, see. That's kind of what, I'll go to a 3, but I don't really want to go any more than that. I'll be happy with a 3. Cheater success, got a boom on me. Yeah, guys. We are all learning, always something new to figure out, part of the fun of the hobby. I'm not good, guys. Would you be fixing it? One success again? No, mate, don't think so. I'll buy another car. Go on, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, Learn Star. That's a thing, and I think that's another aspect of the hobby that I never expected to, should we say, fall in love with so easily. Like, I expected to buy a few RC cars. My brother-in-law, he's well into them. That's kind of where I got the first craving for it. Because he has a couple of nitros, HPI Truggy and maybe a Savage. He had a big nitro Savage, 1/8 scale maybe. And I used to look at them all the time like, wow, man, they're nice. But I know that if I'd have bought a Nitro back then, it would have just sat doing fuck all for a long time. Or I'd have been around there every 5 minutes like, can you help me? Can you help me? Because I just wouldn't have known what I was doing. So, but yeah, then it's all the other stuff that's come with it. You know, I got the electric ones, enjoyed them. And then I got the GP Toys S911. And then for Christmas, I got a HS. And this is what I mean by how much of a novice I was. I got a HSB. Yeah, man. XSTR. And I was actually sent it by mistake. I'd ordered another one. I can't remember what it was called now, but it was meant to be like a truggy style, like a sentence style. Do you know what I mean? And they sent me the wrong one. So I messaged them like, you've sent me the wrong one, mate. I can't be asked for sending it back. Refund me the difference and I'll just keep this. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, all right, wicked, cool. So I had the HSP XSTR. I ran it maybe 4 times. And if you go, it's actually on my videos, if you go back in my videos way down, like I said, to Christmas last year, you'll see me do a hill climb with that and a tiny little rock crawler. Now, some people will probably dislike me for doing this, but I've got to be honest. When I was running out on that hill, I could be wrong, do you know what I mean? But my guess is a tiny little stern has got stuck in it. And then the next time I was running it, the motor just jammed up, completely cogged up, and I'm like, fuck, I've had this thing like a week and it's broke. Like, just paid 100 quid for it. Missus is gonna kill me, like, bastard. So I come in the house all sheepish, and I ended up messaging them and saying, look, the motor's not working, I don't know what's happened, I've only ran it once, it's broken, I want a refund kind of thing. So I sent the car back, they give me the refund, job's a good one. If I'd have known what I know now, I'd have just changed the motor. But literally, the thought of changing a motor was too much of a big job for me. That was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to touch it. You know, I'll fuck it up. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not bothering. So I just sent it back. But that led to me buying the 12428. So, you know, I lost out. I should have just changed the motor and I've had the XSTR. But in hindsight, I got the 12428 and I prefer the 12428. So happy ending. But yeah, it's almost laughable that I was so panicking about breaking the motor when I had motors laying around all over the place. Now I've got about 4 or 5 brush motors just sat about that I could easily replace. I've actually taken out just to have a look at. So it's crazy how much you learn and how much fun you can just have tinkering and looking at stuff. And there's so much more to this hobby than just driving the cars. You know, that's something I never really understood until I got well into it. But yeah, it has me. I'm day and night, 24/7. It's always on my mind. I'm always doing something. Like, yeah, if I'm not making videos, I'm watching videos. If I'm not watching videos, I'm trying to fix cars or coming up with ideas or whatever else. So yeah, to Leon for showing me the cheap electric cars, and to my brother Chris for originally getting me into it. I thank you. So yeah, let's have another look. Run Forest Riches, you will have mine after my last race in January. That is a very good point. Very good point, Kay. Hey, Adventure Time, I think. Woo! Adventure Time, you here, buddy? Yeah, your sticker was shown earlier on while I was putting cakes on the board. What's up, guys? Adventure Time, how are you? Got all good, brother. Learn, start doing good. Finally over my car. Glad you're feeling better, buddy. Glad you feel better. I share your favourite problem with new RC cars. That's why I sent my Canyon back so quickly. Luckily, the new replacement is the Peach. Don't forget Keith Rich Chihuahua. Yeah, for those who don't know, we'll get him. He's sat right here. Well, he's lying right there. Yeah, totally friction. And on your point is, do you know, that was something wrong with the car from the box. I mean, I understand these things break. I understand we fix them. And some people do modifications straight out of the box. But at the end of the day, if you're buying something for £150, give or take, like I've seen them 150, I've seen them about 165, it shouldn't come with any problems straight out the bat. That's my opinion. You should at least be able to run it for at least a few weeks without any problems. Obviously, you're going to want to do stuff to it yourself. We all do, but you should at least be able to have a lot of fun with it first off. Like, you know, again, the WL Toys 12428. I should become like a spokesperson for this thing. Fucking hell, I think I bashed it for about 6 months without no issues. Not a thing. And that's how it kind of should be. You should at least get a while out of them before you have to upgrade stuff and whatever. So yeah, anyone who hasn't watched the skate park video but knows who Keith Dangerous is, he took his stunts a bit too extreme. That skate park video, the stunts he did, hats off to him. He really pushed the boat out, but it didn't go that well for him, and subsequently he's ended up with a few minor injuries. So this is one part of Keith Dangerous. There he is. He's still smiling, so that's a positive. But he was once he was once connected to this. Now, injury straight off the bat. He's got a punctured shoulder. He lost his head. His arm came off, and his leg came off, and his foot. So yeah, Keith's not in a good way. If I show you the shell, his leg is still intact, and his arm is still. Twist is wrong. His arm is still on, so that's all good. But we're not giving up on Keith. I think he could make a recovery. We're going to do some hot glue. We're going to maybe add some metal parts and see if we can get Keith Dangerous back to a picture of health. So if I just look, there you go. It's already a start. His head's back on. He's gonna be glued. He's gonna have other bits. I might just stick some. Look, we could give him a wooden leg like that. It's a bit longer than the other. We could trim that down. Do you know? Keith Dangerous will be fine. Please don't worry. Yeah, probably with a lot of RCs right on the bike. Yeah, I get that. Adventure Time, totally. Do you know? I hear about it a lot, but just because. And do you know, it's no one's fault, I suppose. I don't know where people stand with me on this one, but for me, just because these cars are prone to break and we don't mind them breaking, doesn't mean they should be sold broken. Doesn't mean we should be buying products that do have problems straight out of the box. And if we as consumers start accepting that and allowing that, then companies aren't going to give a shit, and they're just going to send them out like that. Where now I won't be happy. If it breaks in the first week over something stupid that, say like the ESC blows within the first couple of days while I'm using it with the stock battery, I'm not going to be happy about that. I'm going to be sending that back. But if I jump in it and I break it in the first couple of days, my own fault, don't jump it in it. But yeah. But to be fair, in all honesty, nowadays, if I bought a car for a couple of £100 and something cheap was broke on it out of the box, I'd probably just fix it around and fuck about sending it back. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's one of them things, I suppose. Keith Dangerous, RIP Keith. He's not dead, Kirk. He's not dead. He's resting in pieces. So we'll say that he's resting in pieces, but he will be one again. He will be one. There's that Adventure Time. I've just bought a new car. Ooh, Kiwi, Rob, man, how you doing, buddy? You'd be right. Just needs a few paracetamol and plasters. Don't forget cable ties. That's it, misfits. That's it. Balloons, squirrel parts. We'll use anything. It's all good. One leg Keith. Keith, not so dangerous. Get it happens over terrible local WL toys, ESCs. Yeah, they are great, Adventure Time. I'll agree with you on that one. This is our bear. This has actually got, I think, I don't know what brand it is. BSD, I'm guessing. That's out the Baja. That's the original ESC and receiver out the Baja. That's what's in there. And yeah, man, it makes it fly. I need to do a speed run on this and see how fast that goes, because that thing's crazy fast now. Through Adventure Time, I sort of get part of the hobby, the rock fixing stuff, etc. But if I spend £170, I don't expect to be fixing some of them if I've been running exactly. If it was so clear, mate. Oh, I need to go watch that, Rob. I need to go watch that. Cheers, Friction. But so Friction gave you a sub, my friend. That was held for review. I had to accept that. I don't know what a sub is, People, does YouTube see that as some kind of sexual act? I'll give you a sub. Oh, cheeky. So yeah, I mean, what are we in now? 40 minutes? Yeah, that's not bad, I suppose. I've kind of, you know, Kate's going to come out with some pointers now probably and put me back on the right track. But as it stands, off the top of my head, can't really think of what else. I feel like there was something I was going to tell you while I was on about this, but it's gone now. It's gone. So yeah, I don't know. Fucking left legless. One thing I did do today was my old toy grade crawler, little 1/18 scale shit thing. It was all right. Took these tires off it. Now they're not fantastic whatsoever. They aren't glued or anything. Do you know what I mean? They're just little crappy tires. But I did notice they are on an 8mm hex, and what also has an 8mm hex, the A979. So I believe I've tried this before to no avail, simply because them holes are too small. But my idea is to drill them holes out slightly. I have a Dremel with tools, so it's going to be easy. Bore them holes out slightly to make them a little bit wider, and get them on the A979 and kind of make it a bit of a feature, a bit of an off-roader, and see what we can do with that. I reckon that'll be quite a laugh, but I do need to fix it first. I need some aluminium parts for that. Also off it, one of the shocks was broke, but I got these little plastic oil filled. Oh yeah, they're definitely oil filled. Literally plastic shocks. But I like to keep everything like this because I kind of just want to throw something together. When I've got all the parts, I want to make a bit of a freak show car. Whether it'll work well or not, I don't know, but I'm just going to literally use anything to get it going, get it moving, and see what it's like. So all these parts are going to come in handy. Keith got a drink. Oh God, what you get in the post, Rich? I've done it, Cake. I thought you was in. I got these, didn't I? I got them stickers. Yeah, see, Gaz knows. I thought you was in, buddy. So you're already on here. There's RC Misfits. For anyone that doesn't know, there's RC Misfits there. You're already on the great. You're already there. You're everywhere. And then I've put you on the board as well. So we'll show Kirk on the board since you haven't seen it. So you're there as well now, Kirk. Next to Tibbs, next to Northwest Crew. I thought it was only right you sat in between them two. So yeah, that's your private place now on the board. You're on the board, buddy. You're on the board. So yeah, so sorry you missed it. You'll have to, when I'm done, you'll have to go back and watch it again to see me put it on there. Make a dream. It's like, yeah, I need to sort out my drawers. See, I'm going to show you. You're going to get. Excuse the mess. Excuse the mess. This place is a room of chaos. But so them drawers there, them two bottom drawers. Look, oh, it's mess. It's mess. My leg. There's my leg. Them two bottom drawers are full of just RC parts. But I also have. You can't really, yeah, hang on. It's these drawers here, these, there is RC parts in there, but these are primarily other stuff, and I want to transfer it all. So all the RC parts are in these drawers, and I've got better access to them and can think it easier. But in them drawers, there is a chassis from a K989, WL Toys K989. It's got a wheel. It ain't got a wheel missing, but the wheel's not on it. It needs fixing. A guy called Ian Mangum sent me a load of stuff, a load of wheels, loads of bits and bobs, a transmitter, just yeah, loads of random stuff. And I said I wanted to get it working, and I do. And I don't necessarily want to get it working with original parts. I just want to kind of make it into a bit of a Frankenstein, throw whatever I can at it, and just see if I can do it. Just as another one of them things, I suppose. So you call the voting form on 12th of December. Hoping to get my stickers sorted this week. Yeah, man, Rob, I'll take some. You told me he was going live at. I know. I said I said I should be live by. I'm sorry, Kirk. Sorry, I feel bad. I should have messaged you just as I was going live, but I kind of said I should be on by past. Quickly came down, sorted some washing out, got myself in the room, and went live. I thought you'd have been notified. I thought you'd have been here straight away, to be honest. And I kind of got a bit excited with myself and just went on with the sticker thing. So, yeah, I apologise, Kirk. I really do. You'll definitely be getting messages in the future. Our teammate is taking this guy. Yeah, he is nice. Got his shorts, Rich. Oh, you love them, guys. You love them. Not get me northern pins out. Ooh, ooh. I ordered a red cat dance. Ridgeback should be here Thursday. Yeah, man. Sounds good. Sounds good. Wouldn't mind a primal RC Raminator, but that's too expensive. Yeah, them things look crazy. Make a 3-wheeler. Yeah, imagine that. Bit of a Robin Reliant, a bit of a plastic pig. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I don't know how I'd do it, but we could have a go. It'd be a laugh, wouldn't it? That'd be mint. Total slag. Make a drift slag like you say, Kirk. We'll do something. I'll try, guys. Can't promise. So kisses. Yeah, I think the way the weather is and Christmas coming up, there's going to be the old boys tell, yeah, man, you know it. How mint would that be to have like a brushless version of that truck? That'd be awesome. Leon would love that. No doubt. He'd be ecstatic with that. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think with the weather and stuff, it's just tricky for me to get out. That's why you will notice that a lot of them are just filmed out the front. I'm blessed that I do have a car park next to me and a decent road outside and a field across the way. So I do have good bashing spots right on my doorstep, but it's tricky for me to get anywhere else. We're talking like a 20-minute, half an hour drive to anywhere else fun. And when it's freezing, you got kids, they don't want to go, they're whinging. I can't do it to them. Just for me to go essentially play with the toy card, you know what I mean? Oh, I said toy, it's not for kids. Get out. It's an adult machine. So it's a hobby machine. Well, help you, Rich. First time. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome. I don't recognise your name. I'm sorry if you've been here before. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Got to go later. Everyone have a great week. You too, Adventure Time. I will be checking up on your videos and whatnot. You'll see me in the comments. I'll speak to you soon, buddy. Take care. So yeah, you know what I mean? When we're not out bashing, I'm gonna have a great. Have a great. It's not a toy. It's have a great. We're gonna be inside here doing stuff, fixing stuff, and I'm actually thinking of buying myself a new camera for Christmas. I've seen that. I don't know if anyone's familiar with it, with webcams and that, the Logitech C920, been eyeing that up in the catalogue, thinking about treating myself to that just to make these videos a little bit better, make the clarity a little bit better. And if we can do that, because at the minute it's not fantastic, I mean, it'll do for me sat here chatting, but if I was to like start fixing cars and stuff, I mean, if I get something a little bit intricate and try and show you it, do you know what I mean? It's just a blurry mess. It's awful. So something that's proper HD, that properly works, and I could maybe do videos of fixing stuff or show you what I'm up to, or random live streams here and there. I don't know, but if I've got a better camera, it makes these things more possible, doesn't it? So, and I love doing stuff like this. I mean, I used to stream a lot on Twitch. I still do on very rare occasion, but I used to stream all my games and stuff like that. I was a gamer before I was into RC cars, and I'd be on Twitch most nights streaming, Grand Theft Auto, COD, all that kind of crap. So I'm used to this. I'm used to being on camera. I'm used to conversing with people in the chat. I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. So if I could do that while tinkering with RC cars, what's not to like? I have a loyal fan base, like most of these guys in here I recognise, Misfits, Friction, Gaz, Adventure Time, Kiwi, everyone. That's pretty much been in here tonight. I know instantly who you are, and the support is awesome. So, and I can't say I know you on a personal level because I don't know you in person, but Do you know, it's not like I know you just as a name and some words that you type in. Like, I know about you people. Like, some of you have done some real cool stuff for me. Some of you have really shown, you know, your support in other ways. You know you are. And yeah, so there's certainly a lot of respect for you all. Do you know what I mean? So sound effects too. Sing. I can just picture you now, Cake, sat in your shed, giggling your little head off. Yeah, man, guys. Cheers, buddy. But yeah, it's cool, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never expected to meet so many cool people doing this, and it's nice to be live. It's nice to. It's one thing talking to the camera and no one talking back. You know, I can just feed you information, you do it, and then you comment and we talk like that. That's fair enough. But when we can actually get into a conversation through the text and, you know, work together, learn together, talk together, and go through these things together, I think there's something really cool about that. The fact that I can do that from a little cupboard in my living room at 11 o'clock at night when you guys could be, well, you know, I mean, Australian guy in here. You know, I mean, how awesome was that all the way across the world? And yeah, just having a platform to do that on superb. As long as this copper nonsense pisses off and doesn't start destroying channels, it'll be a good thing. It'll be a good thing. So yeah, plenty more like workshop videos coming up. I'm not very good at it. Me and Kirk was talking about this. I wouldn't say I'm nervous, but if you watch my fixing live streams as a thing of how to do stuff, don't. Because I'll probably be like, guys, what am I doing? I need your help. I need someone to come here and do this for me. But, you know, it's just another one. And I think I suppose it'll be entertaining when we'll get through it together and see what we come up with. But yeah, so that's probably what's going to be coming up over the next couple of months. More indoor videos. I want to do a couple of indoor flights with the drones. Kirk's giving one away soon. And I've got one the same. I've only used it once, so I want to. I'm from New Zealand. Yeah, exactly, guys. You know, all the way across there. It's awesome. Kate, Christmas present. Yeah, I'm getting you that X-Max 8S in it, standard. That's coming your way. I just had my phone go off and I don't know where it is. Bear with me. I'll put my phone on top of my PS4 and it is hot. It is hot. I see Master comment on another video. I'll check that out soon. From what I read, I think the copper thing is more about protecting kids from pedos. Yeah, that's okay. Then as long as none of us are pedophiles. I'm pretty sure I'm not. My wife's late 20s, so I think I'm good. Yeah, and I was speaking about this as well, and I don't want to get too much onto the whole copper thing because people have just been banging on about it for weeks, innit? But like I said, it actually happened to my son. He was in school and he came back and was telling me about this video that he'd been watching in class. Now, bearing in mind, he was only like 3, 4, maybe. No, but how old was he? Hang on here. It'd have been 5, sorry. I'll show up. It'd have been 5 and he's 8 now. So, you know, we're talking a good 3, 4 years ago. And he came back and was telling me about this video, and he said like it was a cartoon, but there was perking dogs with sticks and other stuff. So I had a look at this video on YouTube, and it came up really kiddified video. You know, looked all colourful. The rest of it showed these little cute cartoon characters, and they've got a dog, and it's in its little dog crate. You know, it's all cute. Oh, they're gonna let the dog out. Oh no, do the fuck? They start perking the dog with sticks, and then set it on fire. And it was like, what the fuck? And then like the 2 kids are talking. One kid goes up with a knife, cuts his brother's arm, and then they're both laughing, cutting each other with knives. Like my son watched this when he was 5 years old in school. So naturally I went fucking mental. Went into school, kicked off. They swore he didn't see it there. And I was like, you're absolutely full of shit. Like he doesn't watch YouTube at home. He's just come home and told me this, and I found the video straight away. Like it's nonsense. The school stopped people watching YouTube. Yeah, whole calamity about it. So I think the whole copper thing works in stuff like that, because if you're posting something like that, that's obviously not for kids, you know, even if it's a cartoon of people slashing people up and whatever, you know, just because it's a cartoon doesn't mean it's for kids. Then people should be slammed with a hefty fine. Granted, my son's never mentioned it again. I don't think it bothered him all that much, but, you know, if that was accessible, what else is or was, you know? So I think it's something definitely to think about. Us, using our hobby grade cars. They are not toys, hobby grade cars, 14 and upwards. From UK Pro was probably Richie's like, yeah, I know you're not, guys. I know you're not. I've seen you. Well, if you are, fucking hell, you travel to go to Skelmersdale, mate. You travel. But yeah, I think it's a good thing in a way, to protect children. But it has to be done right and not hinder anyone else who blatantly isn't making content for kids. So yeah, that's my thing on Kerper. So that's 2 then. A fellow Kiwi, yeah, man. What is that? I'm in Canterton. Okay, he's got to scoot up first. Catch up with you all again soon, Rich. Cheers as always. Love these live vids. Cheers, Friction, man. Your support is always appreciated. Love you, brother. Later, Frick. Take care, Friction. Yeah, man, that 8S power. That. Oh, 8S, man. What would it be? It'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't it? Like, again, it's late. Kids are in bed. I can't be doing no 8S power. I can maybe do a 4 at best, Or like my BSD was getting. I know you like it, Kirk. I know you like it. I forgot to do the 8S power on the end of my last video, but don't worry, we'll get the 8S power sound effects to you. What was it last time? It was with this one, wasn't it? As it goes by. That's what you got last time. If anyone's just tuning in, I'm not insane. It's a little joke that me and Kirk have, and anyone else in here. Yeah, I'm fine, mentally sound. You don't need to worry. So yeah, I think we're pretty much exhausted. Any questions? Anyone want to know anything? Ask away. Anything about any of my cars? Yeah, anything else you want to know? I've kind of exhausted everything now. I've told you everything I've got to tell. We've done the stickers. Sorry, Kirk, you want here. I've shown you my WL toys after that skate park bash. Shown you the granite. Shown you what I want to do and stuff. Rich and Kirk came from same note. We live close. It's that old East Yorkshire vibe. Not here in Yorkshire. But yeah, I truly enjoy these things, man. Nuts from the same tree. Yeah, we both fell hard. We was at the top, man. We was at the top. We hit every branch. But if it's one thing, life's fun. People are too serious. I'm not mentally sound. Got Asperger's. It is what it is. I don't know whether you're pulling my leg or not, but it's. I don't think anyone's mentally sound in this day and age. So it's not something to worry about. I'm sure I'll find you obviously do. Yeah. Mentally sound is not something to brag about, I don't think. True, but no, all right, yeah, cool. Do you know, I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to sugar. I ain't fully aware of what Asperger's is. But, yeah, as long as you're good, as long as you're okay. No one needs to be mentally sound. Nanny from Louth. So, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to tell you that story as well. It's not necessarily RC related, but it's funny all the same. So, growing up until 2 days ago, I always believed I had, I did. I had a nana in Louth. The place was Louth. I had a nana. Up until me being about 12 or 13, I didn't understand Louth was a place. And I thought her name was Nana in Louth. Like, you get your mother-in-law, you get your stepsisters, you get your cousins once removed. Leon's RC Hobbies, welcome and welcome back. Well, I thought Nana in Louth was just kind of like, I thought in Louth was her title. Like, maybe I had a granddad in Louth, maybe I had a brother in Louth, that kind of thing. And Kirk, as you all may know, lives in Louth. So we got talking about it, and I got talking about my nana, and now I'm going to tell you the story like I believed it, and then I'll tell you what actually the truth was at the end. So I had a nana in Louth, and her husband, my granddad, to my knowledge, was well into steam trains, and he made his own steam engines. He made his own carousels. He made all sorts of cool stuff. And I remember going into his shed and looking at them and being really happy with them. So me and Kate got talking about it. Kate knows a guy called Trevor who was also into steam engines, and he was like, "Whoa! Imagine if we know, you know what I mean? Imagine if that's my granddad. Imagine if we know the same person." So I said, I can find out. So I rang my mum the next day, and I said, "Mum, you know, Nana in Louth. What was the bloke's name? What was my granddad's name?" And she's like, "Oh, I don't remember." I was like, "Well, he used to have the steam trains." And she was like, "No, he didn't. No, he didn't." What it turns out is that my Nana didn't actually live in Louth. So Nana in Louth. Lance, how you going, buddy? Did a time catch all over? See you later, buddy. Cheers for joining. My Nana in Louth didn't actually live in Louth. She lived in a place called South Cockrington, just outside of Louth. My granddad never built steam trains, never had any carousels. I never really saw him. It was just my Nana in Louth who lived in South Cockrington that I saw. The guy I remember with the steam trains was actually my stepdad's dad, who was no relation to me. You know, it was my stepdad's dad, and he lived in a completely different place called Tunstall. So this scenario that I'd thought in my head and I had memories about for many, many years turned out to be all fabricated and just all lies. So yeah, you know, I don't have a Nana in Louth. I have a Nana in South Cockrington, and my granddad who made steam engines and carousels and stuff wasn't even my granddad. So yeah, fun knowledge. I don't know if it's relevant to you guys. I don't know if you enjoyed hearing that, but it's true nevertheless. So yeah. Nana in Louth, not Louth. Yeah, that's it. Nana in Louth, not Louth. Nana in Louth, but not really in Louth, more in South Cockrington, but you get the idea. Yeah. You've been on the mushrooms range. We're chatting some serious cut shit right now. Some serious cut shit. We're an hour in, Leon. All the RC stuff's been exhausted, mate. So we're getting on to other topics now. It's kind of just free balling. This is turned into a weekly show rather than an update. If it was an update, it'd just be, I ain't done a lot. Broke some stuff, fixed some stuff, filmed some stuff. Bye. So it's more turning into just a weekly conversation, a weekly update, a weekly show, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But one thing we all need to understand is it's not for kids. It's not for kids. If you're under the age of 14 and you're in here, get to bed. What are you doing? It's late. Got school in the morning. Oh. So yeah, as good as Rich can be. Yeah, you know it. Cheers, guys. We try. I hope you enjoyed it. Nothing wrong with random chat. Yeah, man. Chatting cod shit. Standard. But yeah, I do think there's still. You love that. Nana in Louth who don't even live in Louth. Well, I've got another similar story as well. I might as well tell you. When I was in school, up to about year 3, I thought this. There was a girl who I believe to be called the Anchor, and I thought she was some kind of royalty. You got the Queen, you got the Pope, you got other high figures of society, and I thought the Anchor, I thought she was some kind of royalty. I thought she was some kind of higher being. Do you know what I mean? So I always felt a bit, not starstruck, but a bit inferior in her presence because she was the Anchor. Nah, all lies. Turns out her name was Bianca. I'd been hearing it wrong. How my mind worked, I have no idea. But yeah, that's another one for you. It doesn't involve Louth, I'm sorry. It's just me hearing things wrong and making up my own stories. You know, I've had such a good childhood because it's all made up. But yeah, lads, I think we've exhausted it. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie, I can hear movement upstairs and I don't want to be back and forth from the stream. So I am going to end it here and go see what the hell's going up on there. My kid keeps on getting up and pissing himself, so I'm hoping he's not sleepwalking and weeing all over the house. But you guys have been fantastic, as always. I've been running just over an hour and 5 minutes. I hope you've enjoyed it. If there's anything else I've missed, drop some comments down below. I've got to get shooting because I can hear him walking. But yeah, love you all. It's been emotional. I'll be back very soon with another video. Much respect to you all, and I'll see you all later. Sorry it's been cut so short, but I can hear him. I need to go figure this out. So yeah, again, cheers for watching. If you don't see me before, you'll see me next week on another one of these. Love you all. See you later. See you later, guys. See you later. I'm off to see me Nana in Loaf. I'm off to see me Nana in Loaf.